Hello everybody. How you doing today on this Memorial Day? No work today, so video games, and I'm gonna play Survival Fountain of Youth. Let me see if I can crank down this music. Alright, I went in here before and set up everything as far as my settings. I just played one day just to see what the game was about. Didn't really get far into it, but I'm going to start over. Skip tutorial. No, let's do the tutorial again. Survival mode. Tourist. The number of faintings till permadeath is unlimited. True survivor number of faintings is 6. We'll do that. Game difficulty, we'll leave it normal. I didn't check this. This is advanced settings. It looks like you could really customize how you want your game to be. Amount of items from the start chest. There was at least 8 items in the start chest, and you're only allowed to take 2. Maybe I'll... yeah, I'll just leave it at 2, I guess. Let's just leave everything at normal. Since I haven't played through the game, I don't know how hard or easy it is. I do know there's a story behind it. This isn't the beginning. This is continuing my last playthrough. Let me restart this. New game. I thought I selected a new game. Oh, you know what? I skipped the intro. I hit yes, so let me go back and do this. And it should start from the beginning. Yeah. There is no character customization as far as I remember.
The story is inspired by real events. According to historic records, on March 4th, 1513, 3 ships sailed from Puerto Rico. They were heading to faraway islands and were led by the famous explorer Juan Ponce de Leon. The goal of the expedition was to search for the legendary Fountain of Youth. It all began in Puerto Rico, when Governor Juan Ponce de Leon gave military support to the chief Gaibana in a war against other tribes. The Spanish soldiers quickly ended the war and restored peace. The grateful chief told Ponce de Leon an ancient legend of his people, a legend about Bimini, a hidden island lost in the sea. According to the legend, in the center of Bimini is the Fountain of Youth. Anyone who drinks from it will enjoy long years of health and youth. The chief also gave him an old map, covered with inscriptions in an ancient language. The map showed an uncharted group of islands. The location to search was clear, but the inscriptions were still a mystery to uncover. The captain believed in the legend and began to prepare an expedition. The best scientists and sailors of the New and Old Worlds volunteered to join his adventure. A total of 3 ships sailed off: the Santiago, the Santa Maria, and the San Cristobal. Ponce de Leon was sure that the ancient map would lead them to the fountain and bring them fame, wealth, and eternal youth. The voyage to the islands took an entire month. On the 30th day of the journey, the lookout spotted islands up ahead. They were the islands from the map. The expedition was just 1 day from its goal.
I wake up in my cabin. New goal, preparing for the council. I don't think there's anything I can pick up in here. E opens the door. It's WASD controls. Go to the bow of the ship. The water looks pretty good. What is that? Hold left mouse for blocking hit. Use the blocking hit to block attacks. Charge power for the hit and release it right before the enemy attacks. Press right mouse to block. I think maybe I was a little early there. I don't get the blocking hit. Kill the dangerous animal. It was a ferret. Captain's map. Go to the captain's cabin. Shift to sprint. Light the oil lamp. Place the map on the map stand. Here comes the shield. Shield to the face. Watch out for that shield. Ah. New goal, survive the shipwreck. Take the grotto plan from the table. Surviving the shipwreck. Take the grotto plan from the table. If I do not drown and wash ashore on a nearby island, it will be good to know where to find shelter. And this is the note I just found. We found numerous traces of the natives' culture on the islands we explored. Of special practical interest are the strange ornate bottles with unusual liquid inside. We found 2 absolutely identical bottles on 2 different islands. Both were filled with water. Out of curiosity, I drank the water from one of the bottles. It was surprisingly fresh and delicious. Within 2 days, all of my old scars began to heal, and I started feeling years younger, stronger, and healthier. I cannot stop thinking about this water. Perhaps these bottles are somehow connected to the fountain of youth. What if this is the living water that Gaibana told me about? Here's the grotto map. A map of the location of the grotto. Location, Island of Hope. Get items from the chest. So here's where I could pick 2 items out of, 6, 7, 9, 10 items. I get 2 out of the 10. I don't know. I think last time I took an iron axe when I did this, and I'm able to make an axe, but it's not as good as the iron axe. I was thinking maybe taking a backpack so I could hold more stuff. And a spear, but that spear is almost broken. Iron flint, iron knife, fishing rod. Let's just take the axe. The axe in the backpack. And then through the window and out to sea I go.
none of us were ready for it. Strong winds and giant waves blew up in a split second and crashed into the ship. The sails were torn apart, and the ship slammed into the reefs. The sailors jumped from their bunks and tried to save the ship, but it was too late. I came to my senses on the sandy shore. My memories were gone. I could not even remember my name. But I was alive, and hoped that at least one of my fellow crew members had also escaped.
I kind of like the cutscenes. Alright, what do we have? New goal, quenching thirst. Find a green coconut. On the bottom left I have, looks like I have my health, my hunger, my thirst, and my stamina. Blueprints unlocked for what? Green coconut. What could I craft out of this green coconut? An opened green coconut. Yeah, let's do that. Eat the open green coconut. How do I eat it? Eat is spacebar. New goal, make a stone axe. Harvest a small stick. Gives you this exclamation point on where to go. So the beginning of the game is fairly guided. Which is alright, I guess. Harvest a stone pile here. Everything you do, it seems, requires time. So if I select all, it's going to give me 7 stones and take 35 minutes to harvest. I guess that's your limited resource time. And I guess your guy gets tired, but I guess we'll find that out. Create a stone axe. J takes you right to the crafting. That's good. Need a stone and a stick. Hunt a crab. I think first I should build a spear. Harvest a long stick. I wonder if it tells you the time of day. Here we go, melee weapons, wooden spear. Throw a spear and hit the crab while crouching. Mouse wheel is selecting the different weapons I have. It's not selecting the spear. Maybe I have to drag this down. Yeah, I do. It looks like I have 2 slots to hold things. Alright, so crouch is control. Wow, they get spooked pretty quick. Right click puts him in throwing mode. Left click throws the spear. Alright, I have a couple of crabs to cook. I have to build a campfire. Some of the tools, weapons, range weapons, equipment. Machines. It's under machines. I could build a campfire or a campfire with stones. Let's just do a campfire for now. It just requires sticks, and I need 2 more of them. Pile of scrap. I could dismantle this. Needs an axe, and it will take 3 minutes. And that gave me exactly 3 sticks. Let's build a fire over here by this raft. I have a feeling I'm going to need to get on this raft eventually. Alright, Jay. Oh, Jay didn't put me right to crafting, actually. Jay just opened my journal. I wonder if C brings me right to crafting. No. See the statuses. There is a map. I don't have one yet. You have to start the mapping process. Oh, I remember that. I think I have to climb a tree to do that. Anyway. Campfire. Placing it is E, and then I have to interact with it to put the materials required in it. It takes 20 minutes to build it. There it is. Craft a spindle fire starter. Primitive ship repair kit. I think it's up here under tools. Under fire starters. This requires 2 sticks. I need 1 more stick. I could break down this little piece of scrap. It's going to give me 3 sticks. Add fuel. I have enough fuel for 4 hours and 43 minutes. Let's just add all of these things. I can always grab some more. I'll keep the long sticks though. Let's ignite. Select the fire starter first. Did I not build the fire starter? No suitable fire starter. I don't have one. I thought I built one. Did I not? Where's my inventory? Yeah, I don't have it. No. There we go. It took me an hour to light that fire. Oh, it looks like fire's bad for me. Cook food on the campfire. Interact. Select the crab. I could select all my crabs and craft them. That was fast. Could upgrade my fire by placing stones around it. It unlocks more blueprints. That's cool. I could do that. I have the stones. Let's do it. Campfire with stones. Place resources. Nice. Fire went out though. Craft a mapping charcoal. Okay, this is going to be the start of how I build a map. Mapping charcoal. Primitive consumable mapping tool. Needs a stick. Which I have, but it's not letting me craft it. Why? I guessed the campfire has to be on. Sometimes you fail. I'm failing. What the... There we go. That was a huge waste of time. There we go. Mapping charcoal. It requires a campfire and a stick, which I have. But... oh, you know what? I need 2 of them. And I only have one stick. That didn't give me sticks. These are long sticks. I think I just put out the fire. Damn. Let's see if I need to have that fire actually lit to do this. I don't get it. I thought I just took 3 sticks from that. Nope, I got long sticks and logs. Added 3 small sticks. Well, I don't know why it's grayed out. I cannot build the mapping charcoal. Let's try to build a primitive bed of leaves. Sleep 6 hours or more. Okay, I slept 6 hours. Let's see now if I could build it. Still no. Oh, wait. Do I need a rope? If I make a rope, I can use it to climb a tree, look around, and draw a map of the area. The map will show me the locations of all key resources, animals, and special objects in the area. I'll need a rope. Craft a mapping charcoal. To draw a map, I need a writing tool. A piece of charcoal will be good. I can make it from small sticks on a campfire. Okay, I think I have to interact with the campfire to do it. Yes. Okay, that explains that. Roasted crab. I have one of those in my inventory, I think. I can eat it. Let's eat it. My hunger's at 50. My thirst is at 41. And my energy is at 70. My health is at 79. Harvest a liana. This big old tree is the liana. It's going to give me this resource, liana. I guess these are like vines. Insufficient tool durability. Let's see if I can use the iron axe. What happens here? Craft liana rope. Find a cartographer tree. I'll have. Oh yeah, it's that gonna be that big old tree right there. Place ladder. don't look down. Mapping to find resources. Use mapping to find resources you need for crafting. Mapping will also help you find unique locations, native chronicles, and special objects like potions, notes, etc. You can map anywhere you want, but mapping from higher grounds would cover more territories. Use cartographer trees, mountains, hills, and build cartographer towers. Alright, let's just go out on this branch and map. Try not to fall. I mean, there's nothing out there but ocean, so let's look that way. Press E, start mapping, process to find resources. Go. It's going to take an hour and 39 minutes, mapping range 330. My current altitude's 110. I'll bet you the mapping range goes up as your altitude goes up. Oh, that's it right there. This is where I'm at. This is the little island I'm at. This is my little bed I made. New goal. Island of Hope map. Craft a primitive ship repair kit. Let me get back down to the ground. This is always nerve-wracking trying to get back onto a ladder. Well, that was pretty easy. That's well done. He just kind of, it's like a magnet to the ladder. So when you get near the ladder, he just kind of sticks to it, which is good. It just said I had something increased by 13. Why am I near death? I had a near-death experience. It's reflected in my health stat permanently. The health penalty increases each time I faint. Only living water from the Fountain of Youth can help reduce this penalty. It recommends that I take medicine. So my max health is minus 10 for now. Sail to the Island of Hope. From the cartographer tree, I saw that the Island of Hope with the pictured grotto is near this piece of land. I should sail there. I just realized that I'm covering all of those. Alright, I saw the ship repair kit. Down here somewhere. I need sticks and narrow leaves. Take an hour to craft it. Where could I see the time of day, I wonder? Alright, I have to repair this sea vessel. I don't think I'm going to need this. Let me break this down and take the stuff. I think I could take the resources with me if I break it down. Maybe I can't change. Disassemble. Oh, some resources are lost, but I'll keep 2 sticks and 3 stones. We're fine. I'm getting out of here anyway. Could I break down the bed? Yes. No sense in wasting resources. Let me have this crab to go. Little bastard. He saw me. Alright, I have to repair this. 2.5 hours to repair. And now I'm good to go. Take the helm. Wait a minute. Take the helm as F. There we go. And I'm sailing. Pretty cool. That, obviously, is the Island of Hope. That is the only other island around. The sun is sunny. does C do? It's burning sun. I'm under the open sun. My clothes do not provide complete sun protection. I should find shade to recover or I'll get sunburn. That's kind of cool. There's a bar in the top left showing me the extent of my sunburn, I guess. It looks like those bones were in the picture, and the grotto is down the beach there. I'll have to check that out. That's where I'm headed. Alright. There it is right there. Local map. Shows you resources, an interesting item. Living waters inside this grotto. That's where I'm going. Step out from the helm. And I'm running. Can't spend too much time out in the open. I guess the sun is too hot. Enter the pictured grotto. I'm not worried about picking up anything for now. I'm just going to follow the storyline. Broken rainwater collector. Those are scorpions. Map of Island of Hope. Ponce de Leon marked the approximate location of 2 water sources on the map. The coastal grotto, and the place where he lost his spyglass. The caption says that the spyglass remained in the place where fireflies are visible at night. An unfinished region map. I was not destined to complete a map of the local seas, but it may come in handy to find the place where the Santiago sank, not far from this island. Perhaps there's still something useful there. Ponce de Leon. Ponce's letter.
Our captain, Juan Ponce de Leon, also survived the shipwreck. Sea currents brought him to this same island just a bit earlier before my awakening. He located the grotto and made it his temporary shelter. Then he started to act quickly and decisively. After building up the temporary camp, the captain began to explore the island. He named it the Island of Hope. During another trip, he heard distant cannon shots. It was a signal from one of our ships. The captain left this note, then hurriedly packed up and sailed toward the sound of the cannon fire. He was in a rush to help his crew. Running quickly, he forgot his spyglass on the other side of the island. If I find it, I will be able to look around the island.
Alright, this is as far as I got first time I played yesterday. So everything from here on out is going to be new for me. Here's Ponce's letter I just picked up. I think this is what he just explained in the video, so I'm not going to read this. Alright, the forgotten spyglass. I have to harvest 7 wide leaves as well. I'm not going to step on those. This is a puffball mushroom. I unlocked a blueprint, so it's probably a good idea to pick up everything, at least at first, so that I could learn the blueprints. Buffalo region drawing. This must be someplace else. The ink is blurred. I can only read a few words. Very hot, always thirsty. The first mate, Fernan Delgado, camp here. This is a fern. 8 blueprints unlocked for that. These are wide leaves, come from the ferns. Telling me to craft some things. But I'm looking for some more ferns. That thing sounds a lot closer than it actually is. And I don't think it's seen me yet. I'll pick up the shell, see what it does. 1 blueprint. Looks like I'm getting thirsty. Let me stand in the shade and do some crafting. Do I have anything to drink? I don't think so. Alright, it wants me to build some clothes. Leaf sandals. A leaf skirt. A leaf cape. I need more wide leaves. See how it got dark all of a sudden? Because it took me a while to craft that stuff. Resources are being restored. I could cut this down and probably get the resources, but then I'm afraid it won't grow back here. That stuff is still growing back. There's got to be more. Ferns. It looks like I'm thirsty, but it also looks like maybe I can't see so well. Maybe because it's getting dark. Here's some ferns. Alright, so after I crafted it, the things went immediately onto my body. I don't have to equip it, which is good. Yeah, it's dark. I can't see well. My actions are inaccurate. Chance of injury while working in the dark is very high. I should light a fire or wait until morning. Alright. I guess I could run back here to that fire. I don't need to build a fire pit because there's already one back here. Yeah, something just happened. I got hurt. I think it might be because of my thirst. Let me see. Whoa. There was something here I didn't take. The living water. A note about the living water. I'm leaving this bottle of living water so that the person who finds it can restore their health if they are shipwrecked. Good luck to you, friend. Alright, I'm gonna need to drink that. Here it is. Use. I had fatal dehydration. That disappeared. My thirst went up to 34. I'm afraid to eat that mushroom. Alright, let me go to sleep. I don't know, should I kill the scorpions first? Probably not a great idea to go to sleep like right next to the scorpions. Add fuel. Oh, I have to build the bed. Not enough leaves. I need narrow leaves. Oh, they're right here. Alright, sleep for... It has 5 hours. Sleep stats. Energy regen per hour, 6. Chance of treating all maladies, 35%. I have wind protection, water protection, and protection from pests. I guess those scorpions are just like cosmetic. I have natural recovery. My body is fighting illnesses and my energy is restoring faster. This status appears when food and water are more than 60 as well as while sleeping. Well, my food and water are not above 60. Sleep for 6 hours. Should I peek a little further into the grotto here? I still want to follow the cues that they're giving me, so I'm gonna... Do I not have my axe anymore? Do I have to have it in my hand? No tool selected. That's weird. No suitable cutter. What if I select the stone axe? No. Needs a different tool. This didn't grow back yet. Alright, a couple of things I could eat in here. That did good for my thirst. My hunger is still low. These haven't grown back yet either. It still wants me to build a cape, which I think I'm missing those wide leaves. Yeah, I need one more. Oh, there we go. No? I guess I grabbed something other than the wide leaf from that. Oh, yeah, I got this already. Problem is, I just threw my spear. Where'd it go? I'll use the axe. Does it stop attacking if you run away from it? I guess so. You don't have to run far. And it just stops attacking. Let me craft another spear. I couldn't find it. I chucked it and I couldn't find it. Of course I need a long stick. I need narrow leaves. Those are easy to find. Those are the things on the ground. This is a narrow leaf, I think. Yeah. This has got to be salt water. I can't drink this. Yeah, it doesn't satisfy thirst. I need 5 of them. Cape has got to help me with the sunburn. You got to figure. There you go. Yeah. Protection from sun, 25%. Decreasing wound chance, 2%. Decreasing poison, -2. How does the cape decrease poison? Craft 2 open green coconuts. Didn't it already show me how to do this, like, at the very beginning step? Could I knock coconuts down from this? Coconuts right up there. Oh, here we go. Cut down. If I interact with it... No, I could just select them and get them. I could shake the tree and down they come. No tool. What do I need? I need a cutter. It says no tool needed. Harvest. Can I repair this? I need an iron ingot. Can't repair it yet. Maybe I need to build another stone axe. Need a stick. I need a stick. Long sticks. Need the stone axe for that. Here, this will give me sticks. Oh, but I can't. I have to pick them up directly from the ground. They do have little sticks like lying around. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Because you can't gather or dismantle anything without the tool. I need the axe. Apparently, my iron axe isn't working. You need the stone axe. There's a turtle. I'm going to take him as my pet and name him Yertle. Yertle the turtle. I just got to level 1 strength. That's a massive stone. I'm not going to pick that up yet. Here's a stick. And now we can craft our stone axe. And now we can... Well, let's eat this stuff. Oh, we have to craft it yet. want the tree with the coconuts. It's the bigger tree. You can actually see the coconuts up there. Now what? No suitable cutter. I don't understand. Is it something that I have to equip first? Okay, I don't think I had it in my hand. Let's try now. Nope. Still no good. Can't cut it down. Can't gather them. Oh, I don't know. I had no trouble doing it earlier, but now all of a sudden I can't harvest those. And I had the same equipment. I started the game with the backpack, my iron axe, and then I made a stone axe, and I was able to do a lot of things. Now I can't, which is weird. Stone cutter. Just need a stone to make that. Why not? Probably make the pickaxe. Here's the improved stone axe. I need a massive stone. I know where to find those. Alright. Now I'm going to leave it off here for now and continue another time. I've been trying out several different survival games. I played Ark. Decided I wasn't going to get back into that. I just uninstalled it. I have the RuneScape one. What's it called? It's the Jagex survival game they came out with on Steam. I have that installed. I'm going to give that a try. Of course, Valheim. Valheim is the king of all, as far as I'm concerned. And then I'm going to pick one and do a playthrough. Try to reach endgame in one survival game. But I haven't decided yet which one. So I may get back to this one next time. I may bounce back and forth and try them out so I could narrow it down and pick one out. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you're having a great Memorial Day. And I'll see you next time. Take care.